The divine dialogue in today's reading from Job contains instructions on the wonder of God's handiwork. The dawn is commanded to appear. The earth, it says, is changed as is the clay by the seal and dyed as though it were a garment. These natural events allow us to feel the hand of God at work in our midst. Sometimes we feel this in a storm. As I was reminded in my days down in Colombia, sometimes it comes in the lush fields painted green as the crops emerge, and turn shades of brown as those crops mature. Sometimes it embraces us in the still, soft morning light as the day begins anew, as we see a cow gently nursing her calf, the soaring hawk screeching her cries, the meadowlark singing, and all is well on the good earth. God also instructs Job on the matter of divine justice, as not all is so well or so good in this world all of the time. God tells Job that he withholds light from the wicked, and he shatters the arm in pride. His darkening may not be as obvious as a cloud, but instead may involve the interior closing of hearts and minds when we persist in our sinful ways. Sin dulls and desensitizes us to God's gifts of beauty and their redemptive power. Pride deceives us through false certainty, hardening us when we need to be soft. Wickedness thus contains the seeds of its destruction. Humility, as Job shows here, abides comfortably with wonder. Wonder keeps our heart open to instructions that lead us to understanding, whether by word or example. It also leads us to the way of abundant life with God that continues forever through His grace. Along with humility and wonder, we also experience gratitude as we understand the truth about our position in the world and the goodness of God shown to us despite our sinfulness. Today's psalm contains powerful imagery about the tender and loving touch of God in shaping and forming us in the womb and in our lives beyond as we follow Him and know Him. Today's gospel provides words of judgment and justice yet to come, words of correction aimed at those who have hardened their hearts despite witnesses from wondrous events. They do not merely have questions which would demonstrate wonder at work. Instead, they reject the possibility that God is working at all, embracing the pride of false certainty that is often accompanied by an inflated image of self. Jesus is warning them that the scales of justice may weigh their conduct differently than they are assessing themselves. We are not good at judging our own case. Take heed whenever you do this, and error is likely. Attitudes that are rightly ordered provide guidance for our journey, helping us to rise above challenges by disposing us to receive information we need from the world around us and guidance from the unseen work of the Spirit. Sometimes we fail to embrace humility, wonder, and gratitude, which are so important to keep our hearts and minds open to the light. But God's invitation remains open to us. So today let us pause to listen, to reflect, and to go forth in wonder. If today you hear His voice, harden not your hearts. Alleluia, alleluia.